Good morning once again, and welcome to the Haven Financial Group radio show. I'm Larry Kalvig, founder and CEO of the Haven Financial Group, and we thank you for listening this morning. That last segment, if retirement seems a little bit overwhelming, and you just don't know what to do, and you don't know what to focus on, what are all the factors? Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start to build a plan. I don't want listeners to be overwhelmed. I just want them to think, do we have one, or do we really need to start to get one? Okay. That's really where we come into play. Give us a call. We'll have a conversation. If you're listening, don't overwhelm yourself, but maybe if you are worried, it is time. Again, feel free to give us a call, 612-504-8400, or visit us online at havenfinancialgroup.com. You can get all kinds of retirement tools there as we do our best to really help people get ready for retirement. And if you're listening and say, wow, that's so far away, it doesn't have anything to do with me because I'm 20, 30, or 40 years old. Guess what? Kim, would you agree that time flies?
All of a sudden you look up and go, whoa, what happened?
And so the value of time it's very valuable. I don't care what age you are, if you're listening, what age, it's time to have a conversation.
That is for certain. We're talking about inflation today and the impact it may have on your retirement. And what we wanted to talk about in this segment is the value of predictable income. I think, Larry, you call this frequently mailbox money, right?
I do. It's mailbox money. And, a lot of times in this industry, retirement financial services, people spend a lot of time on, do I have $1 million? Do I have 500,000? Do I have 10 million? Do I have 5 million? It's just this number. And the reality is, okay, maybe that is important. Maybe it's not as important. And we're going to talk about predictable income, mailbox money, which to me is more valuable than just the number in your portfolio. And number one, it provides financial stability, a consistent income stream, whether it's Social Security, pensions, an annuity, laddered bonds or laddered CDs. Maybe it's dividend interest, buffered ETFs, or whatever it might be, whatever your income plan is. And by the way, hopefully it's tax efficient. I find a lot of income plans that are tax inefficient. Another whole different conversation that we won't go today. But financial stability. Are you going to be able to cover those regular expenses? All the food, healthcare, housing. Important to get those covered by stable income, and it also provides to enhance quality of life. Sure. Less worry, less fear, reduces financial stress. Which, let's face it, money can cause lots of stress. What's the old saying? The first year of marriage is probably the most, the toughest, because now you're combining incomes, and money can cause lots of grief and heartache, and no different than in retirement. Oh my goodness, we're retired. We didn't save enough. Oh honey, we can't do the things we really wanted to do. Very unfortunate, but unfortunately, I hear and we see this on a regular basis. So, costs of unpredictable income, I just mentioned them, budgeting challenges. Fluctuating income can complicate things. You could be spending money you shouldn't be spending. And again, back to the anxiety. I never remember growing up all the anxiety that I hear about today. A lot of times younger kids, I would say maybe that's social media, but also anxiety when it comes to money for retirees. Absolutely. And much of that comes back to the fact that people don't have a partner that they can lean on, that they can ask questions, that they can get some confidence and security to know that somebody has our back, somebody's looking out for us. And when you feel this, you have somebody that you can call and pick up the phone, or more importantly, come on in, eyeballs and handshakes. Let's talk this through. And if it is valid that there's retirement problems, what can we do about it proactively, rather than just let it simmer and get worse?
Yeah, I feel like the anxiety of not having stability when it comes to your finances can ultimately mean more healthcare costs and a lot more difficult times for you because of all of that anxiety. That's a terrible thing. So you certainly want to get that under control. There are challenges sometimes when it comes to accounts like IRAs and 401ks, and that shouldn't be the case, should it, Larry?
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Now it's important to have all those types of account to some degree,
Mm-hmm.
but then you're dealing potentially when we deal with this market volatility. I
Sure.
always say, please stress test your portfolio to see how much risk you're taking, because the market fluctuations can be ill-timed, meaning bad timing. And if you don't have the right buckets of money to choose from, you might be drawing from the wrong buckets at the wrong time, tax inefficiently. So again, that also can provide unpredictable income. So what is your withdrawal strategy? Have you talked it through? Are you just drawing from the accounts because you don't know any different? That's part of what our Haven team does is, Lance is our in-house CPA, the investment team. We're all working together and coordinating this to the best of our abilities. When we have tax questions, we bring our CPA in, whether you use Lance or not for tax preparation. That's a different thing, but he does tax preparation, and he is a CPA, and he's very good, and he loves to explain things. We really big into the conversation of, okay, why are we doing what we're doing? Is there a reason, a rationale behind it? And guess what? People go, no, makes sense. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
explained it to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Longevity risk is something, again, that we deal with, the fear of outliving your money. And not necessarily if you're a married couple, when one of you passes, then where's the income stream going to come from?
Right.
That surviving spouse might live 10, 20, or 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Are you prepared for that? Or just because, statistically men go first, what kind of lifestyle are you going to leave your spouse with? They're going to miss you royally, but they also want to live a little bit and have a lifestyle as well.
Sure.
So
Absolutely.
are you planning for that?
Right.
And again, income is the name of the game. And that's where we want folks to explore all the options, lay out what you have, and then what's the good plan?
Well, let's talk about what are some of the ways in which someone can have steady income.
Well, one of them that's geared towards this certainly is annuities. And listeners are going to go, here he goes with annuities. I've said it before. If you really want to come out to a good class, I teach the truth about annuities. I like to explain the 4 different types of annuities, how they differ. 2 are very different than the other 2. They can be used for income, and they can be used very attractively to generate a guaranteed lifetime income, if that's appropriate and important to you. They can also have inflationary riders, the cost of living adjustments. They've come a long way compared to what they were 20, 25 years ago. Mm-hmm. Are they appropriate for you? I have no idea. That's where we have to talk through, educate, have the conversation. My wife and I, we don't have pensions. Mm-hmm. So we can effectively put into a fixed or fixed index annuity, or you could use a variable. We wouldn't do that, but that has an income feature, and project out 10, 20 years based upon life expectancy. What will our income be? So income planning with annuities can be very effective if it's appropriate. I want to say, if you don't need income, which some people don't, the couple in this past week from Savage, again, Social Security and pensions, more than covers their expenses. Mm-hmm. What they used an annuity for is a fixed annuity to give them principal protection, accumulation purposes only, and no fees. So I'm just touching the tip of the iceberg when I'm touching on the annuities. You don't have to have any annuities. So please, if you're listening, go, oh, he's peddling annuities. Not even kind of. But we think they can be used effectively in some portfolios if done appropriately. The problem is many people have annuities, and they don't know which one of the 4 annuities they have. And that can be problematic because you could be paying ungodly fees that you're not aware of. And 3 years into it, you go, why have I not made any money? And that could be you. Right. Or you could have some that actually are doing very well that have no fees. So again, the truth is in the details. Mm-hmm. And most people don't know the details. They got sold a bill of goods. Mm-hmm. So if you're listening and go, that might be me, mm-hmm. and you have an annuity or don't know if you have an annuity, I call that, come on in, let's have a conversation. We'll do an annuity exam. So you can walk out knowing, well, I guess I have this one. And I don't know why I had this one. We see it all the time, Kim. We really do.
Absolutely. Right. So if you're looking for maybe an annuity review, The folks there at Haven Financial can certainly help you. Or if you're thinking maybe an annuity is something you'd like to explore and you'd like to know more about it, give them a call, 612-504-8400. Let me give you that number again. It's 612-504-8400. Give the folks at Haven Financial Group a call. Set up an appointment. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to go in and sit down and chat with the crew there and see if you guys are a good fit. And if you have some issues, we'll see if they can help you with those issues. Or if you're just ready to put together a plan. The number is 612-504-8400. When we come back, let's debunk some of those retirement myths when it comes to inflation. This is the Haven Financial Group Radio Show.